All right, quick myth bust right out of the gate. If you think mindfulness means to stop thinking or to clear your mind, I want you to hear this clearly. That's not mindfulness. That's a setup to feel like you're failing, because you're gonna have thoughts, a lot of them. Your mind is literally designed to generate thoughts. So if you've ever tried meditation and thought, I'm terrible at this, I'm not here to shame you. I'm actually here to reframe the whole thing. By the end of this video, I'm going to give you a 2-minute tool that actually lowers anxiety without asking you to silence your brain, because we know that that never works anyway. My definition of mindfulness is simple: paying attention without judgment. And the key word is judgment. See, here's the problem. Most of us don't struggle with attention. We struggle with what happens immediately after attention. We notice something and then we instantly label it: good, bad, annoying, embarrassing, dangerous, wrong, stupid, failure, or lazy. And that second part, that's judgment. And look, your brain judging things isn't inherently bad. It's a survival feature. But there's a difference between using your mind as a tool and letting your mind become the boss of your life. There's an old saying that I love: great tool, horrible master. Thinking is a great tool, but when thinking becomes your master, it can turn into suffering. So mindfulness is basically training your brain to say, I can notice what's happening without turning it into a verdict. When most people hear judgment, they think criticism, but that's only one version. When I say judgment, I mean assessing, labeling, boxing things up with a name and a conclusion. Like, this session is going well, or this is going badly, or that person is annoying, or I shouldn't feel this way, I'm behind. Let's do a quick audit right now. What was the last thought you had before clicking this video? Was it, I need to fix myself, or I'm too stressed? Because that right there, that's judgment. And catching those tiny moments is the whole game. If you have anxiety, trauma history, or chronic stress, your system is probably hyper aware. If you have ADHD, your brain might be noticing everything and not nothing. So you're not broken for being alert. Your nervous system learned a strategy. If your brain feels like it has 50 browser tabs open right now, type 50 tabs in the comments so I know exactly who I'm talking to. But strategies have a cost. Hyper-awareness plus instant judgment equals exhaustion. So we're not trying to delete awareness, we're removing the extra layer of judgment that keeps your system stuck. Your brain is a collection of neural pathways, automatic grooves built from all of your life experiences. Think of it like a mountain with ski tracks. The track you've gone down 1,000 times, that's your default reaction. Stress leads to a doom spiral. Emotion leads to shutdown. Conflict leads to people pleasing. Mistake leads to feeling shame, and distraction leads to feel like I'm failing. That's the groove. Now, here's the hope. Your brain is plastic, so it can be shaped. That's neuroplasticity. You can build new grooves. How? Repetition. Practice. See, neurons that fire together, wire together. So if you repeatedly pair awareness with a new response, your brain builds a new default. So here's the practice in one sentence. Notice what's happening and gently return. That's it. And listen, your mind wandering isn't the problem. Your mind wandering is actually the training opportunity. You sit down to meditate, you pick an anchor, and your mind goes, work, relationship, bills, that text you never answered, or all those texts, something embarrassing from 2014. And you notice, oh, I wandered. Now, most people go, ugh, I suck at this, and they give up. That's judgment. That's the old groove. Mindfulness says, wandering. That's what minds do. So you gently return. The word gently is not fluffy. It's neurological. Because harshness activates threat, and gentleness signals safety. So the rep is notice, gently return. Notice, gently return. That's the rewiring. Step 1, pick an anchor. Your anchor is just where you return to. 4 easy options for an anchor are your breath, like not controlling it, just noticing it. Touch, your feet in the floor, your body in the chair. Sound, like fan or white noise, birds. Sight, like a candle flame or a spot on the wall or a plant nearby. Just pick one. Don't overcomplicate it. Then the practice looks like I'm here. My mind wanders. It's supposed to. You say, I wandered, and you gently return. That's meditation. And mindfulness doesn't have to be seated. When you walk, walk. When you eat, eat. When you sit, sit. So if you're eating, think of the texture, the temperature, chewing, the tastes that you're getting, any smells. Your mind wanders, you notice it, and you return. Just eat. Just eat. No drama, no verdict, just reps. Here's the moment most people quit. You get distracted 10 seconds in. Your brain says, this is pointless. I'm bad at this. My mind is too crazy. See, that moment, that's not failure. That moment is the workout. I can't stress this enough. If your mind never wandered, there would be no return reps. So instead of, I suck at this, try, there's judgment again. And then gently return. Over time, this shows up outside meditation. Say you're driving and someone cuts you off. Anger flares up and then you catch it. Anger is here. Here it is. It's anger. And instead of exploding, you return. Just drive. That's mindfulness becoming a lived skill. You don't need perfect practice. You need consistent practice. 2 minutes a day, done often, beats 1 long session once a month. Don't aim for, I'm a meditator. Aim for, I'm the kind of person who returns. Here's your beginner plan. Pick an anchor. One of the 4 we talked about. Set a timer for 2 minutes and focus on the anchor. That's it. When you wander, notice it and gently return. That's it. If you want to go deeper, I have more tools on my channel. Nervous system education, parts work, guided meditations. If you struggle with regulating emotions and just need a place to start, I have a method I created called the IVEC method, and you can click on this video, and it'll help you learn how to regulate and cope with emotions differently. Otherwise, this is education. It's not therapy, but you're not alone, and your brain can build new grooves. So, I'll see you in the next one.